Hey. And we are live with day 6 of Final Fantasy XIV Online Endwalker. Oh, apologies for the slightly shorter VOD stream thing today. It's Saturday, and everyone and their mother is playing Final Fantasy XIV, apparently. I forgot the banger music was playing where we left off. Anyway. Let's get to it. Warm hearts, rekindled hopes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, last 4. Over there, my view was blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. John, go with Batia and search along the river. Alphino and I will sort of circle around from the south. Why is... Oh, I was gonna do MSQ today. I completely forgot. Oops. Oh yeah, I'm in armor now. I'll need to go and delete the thing. It's Mevin and the baby!
That's her! No, I'm sure of it! Mevin!
Don't! Please!
She's not actually scared. Ha! Alpha with the... Let's go, my boy! I need to level up Sage. I'll do that. She's like,
No! God have mercy!
I can breathe underwater. I think that works in the source. Hey, are you gonna make me navigate? Oh, fuck. Aid. Advance. Is nowhere to be seen. Been too hard. If she leaves, you cannot tell, but she will surely not survive unless you carry her to the surface at once. Hey, oh, that's fucked. How am I supposed to get to Alphino? Hey, yo, anyone want to come down and pick me up? Oh. That's how I'm supposed to get to Alpha. I was about to be like, do I need to teleport out and then come back the normal way? Like, is that even safe? Hey, Alfie, we need help! I will say, at least neither of the parents turned into monsters first. You know. Did you find Mevin and the child? Damn it all. You have the child? Let me see her.
She's so cold, Alphino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back. Not now!
Matsia, take the child.
Damn it. It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Mattia, can you take her back to the village? But the child? All by myself? You can't be serious!
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
Right. I can do it.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go! Quickly!
Red Mage, Sage, and Reaper. We the good boys right now. All we need is a paladin and we got a full party. Hey, Ograha, where you at?
Steady. You know the way. No. No! Not you too. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark.
No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged. Every agony.
Base Justinian? Base
The
Justinian?
divinity?
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Well, well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
Ayo, that's a bit.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Can I play as Justinian again? Oh wow. I
Right.
didn't-
That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia. What, like divine aid?
No, Justinian.
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
I was like, oh, that.
Estinian, it was you who came to Mattia's aid.
The echo grants me many pieces of knowledge. That and
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
yeah, we're gonna need some Alfie words to calm the peoples.
There's something I need to do first.
Is it get buff?
Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone.
This is true.
She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband at least. Will you help me?
They didn't give me the option, but I would have said yes. Because I'm in 100% agreement. She deserves better than to drift in whatever the hell that is. It's a lake, a river. Anyway. We have done what we can for the villagers of Palakistan to perform the funeral rites. If nothing else, Mevin and Karasaf died as they lived, as themselves and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. To think the day would come when even that the smallest of solaces would be this comforting. It's like, yeah, look, at least they still had their soul. It's just like, ooh, did not think that was gonna... Some tea? I don't know what that is. You are ready then. In that case, let's head to Palakistan. No doubt Vritra is awaiting us. If I can just teleport, I'm gonna teleport. Like, why risk myself? Oh, yesterday's pizza was delicious. I'm glad I had it. Chat doesn't need to know that. Neither does YouTube. I feel like I should say it all the same. Let us close this. Close this. just in case someone says words that we don't want on the stream. Junkmonger! Do-do-do-do! Do-do-do-do! Give me the armors. Saiga skin. Ooh. Right? We decided to keep it to the armor that I have. Anyway. Aiming. Am I delaying something I don't want to deal with? Yes, 100%. Can I delay it anymore? No. I mean, I guess I can watch. Okay, we can look at the Disciple of Magic. And of course, it doesn't have. I need to figure out where to get. Oh, jeez, that's a big dragon. I need to figure out where to get the armor that I'm wearing. Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matsuya returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl had already begun to regain her strength. Less joyously received was word of the mother and father's fate, as well as that of their transformed neighbors. How many children of Thavnair must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, every death another void that can never be filled. We who survive them must carry the weight of their memory as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Karasaf and Mevin's babe is a child of Thavnair as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe. O most great and merciful worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that were not for you, brave Matsuya and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with a satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in part, but not in whole. I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, with Ahawan as my loyal servant. Are my ears to be believed? You were the true satrap all along. Nidana, what are you doing here? He actually revealed the secrets. I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palakistan in their time of need. So I and several of my colleagues from the Great War came to offer our services. The Akkas have already brewed up some potions for Mevin's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that young Varshan was created to serve as your emissary? Thou didst suspect the boy was but a simulacrum. A rumor has circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using this simulacrum to work more closely with his people, decided not to press the issue. I'd always assumed one of Ahawan's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vitra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given unto us your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. 'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemists that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You were the saviors, not only of Radzat Han, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vritra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in this their darkest hour. 'Twould seem this place is in good hands. I would return to see how Radzad Han fares. What will you do, Scions? I worry for the survivors who met at Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? Damn it. In that case, might I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. I am saddened by the fact that I'm on two monitors now. Well, two screens. Laptop screen and a monitor. The sadness. It engulfs me. Too bad I can't turn into a magical hell beast. Shit. It's simmered just a bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The Red Sky, these terrible beasts. What in the name of the sisters is happening here in Thavnir? The final days! Oh my, that's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. And with that, here we are. A pot of piping hot chai. Oh! Root for my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and pure sugar. I was right, it is tea. I made enough for everyone in the village. Might it trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties, then. Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty, though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. A lovely sentiment, Nidana. By all means, allow us to assist. While you lot distribute hot beverages, I'll do a sweep for errant beasts to slay. Far less arduous task, no doubt. When you finish, look for me at the Wakeful Torado? That sounds like a... That sounds like a... Why is my brain derping right now? That sounds like an inn. Anyway. Why did my brain derp like that? Look at them all lazing about, knowing full well the beast might strike again at any moment. Do they not realize their lives are in danger? Well, I for one intend to survive. I'm too young to die. Yes, I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days? No, just roll over and die. It's probably your best bet. Cup of chai. Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It's precisely times like these that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there's any way I can aid my village and my friends, I will do it. Skaven Scythe. There's a Chocobo Keep? You know what's funny? I'm doing this, but I never use these. Wait, I know you were the one to say this from those beasts back at the temple. We're not for you. Well, let's not even think about that. At times like this, we mustn't dwell on what might have been, but look to the future. What future awaits us? How can Rods and Hun hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. You should turn to this cup of a cup of tea. Cup of chai. Well, if you insist. It's like cup of tea. I mean. Oh, someone followed me. Nice. Nice. That aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we've faced our fair share of trials in the past as well. And no matter how hard the times, we've always come together as people united. One day at a time, one step at a time, for that is all any of us can do. Yes, back to work. Once I've finished this cup, thank you. Alright, let's see if we can get a bird's eye view. Sorry, I just want to be left alone. My best friend and I, we fled the village together. One of the beasts took him and his all I could do to run, all the while I could hear this monster's voice screaming my name. This is for me? They really need a way to do it on like keyboard, like proper, just like keyboard only. We used to drink chai together often, shared stories over steaming cups after hard day's work. Thank you, friend. The pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same, for his memory and for we who must remember. Hey, 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 hey. Nada. I thought I was supposed to meet a Stinian. Thank you for delivering the chai, John. Did it help lift the villagers' spirits? Oddly enough, yes. That is heartening to hear indeed. The final has shown us signs of mating. It is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. We have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not surrender, but recognition. For it is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move on. Wench Thavnir, eh? Alright. I need a new helmet. Palaka, Helm of Maiming. I also need a new scythe. Unable to plug. Yeah, I need to go to Rats at Han to do it. Masa is eyeing you as if there's something he wants to say. As you have finished your deliveries, might I talk with you for a moment? I was curious to know what has become of Mivin and Karasov's remains. Oh, thank you, friend. Surely they will be able to rest peacefully by each other's side. I, the people of Palakistan, will perform the rites as soon as we are able. As for the child, it will not be easy for her growing up without her parents, but I promise to do what I can. Once she's able to eat solid food, the fish I catch will help nourish her. She needs more than fish. I look so weird without my glasses. Well, we finished delivering the chai. I do believe everyone has a piping hot cup. I could almost believe there's a magic at work. How the tension fades with every sip. Let us pray that Palakistan has seen the last of those transformations, at least for now. They are still at risk, as every village in Thavnir are like its dot. Still, I trust we can leave this place in the care of our friends from the Radiant and the High Crucible. Shall we return to Razat Han? By all means, do not let us keep you further. There are still many who have need of your wisdom and strength to deliver them from this terrible calamity. And I will do what I can as well. I will bring rations and supplies from Akiali. We have plenty to spare. Then let us find Estinian and be on our way. Where did he wander off to again? He said he went to this place. The Wakeful Toronto, near the bridge to Razat Han, as I recall. Very well then. Okay, I'm gonna hide my helmet for now because it is gross. That helmet looks ugly. It looks ugly. Oh, I can dye it black. Bruh. Yoink. I'm blind, chat! My world of light is blind now! Poof, oh. Oh, that's a wall. Shit. World of light is blind, you can't see the wall, man. Too bad, so sad. What? I said my world of light is me if I wasn't malnourished. My eyesight has nothing to do with malnourishment. It's just really shitty genetics. Please, I need to go back to Razat Han. I need my glasses. Alphino told me everything. Feel glad I might hear the people are safe. Likewise, you will be pleased to know I found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungle and ruins. It would seem you finished off the last of them. Yes! Trying times yet lie ahead for the people of Thavnir. Fortunately, they have a wise and benevolent satrap to shepherd them through. Speaking of which, I received word from Thancred not short while ago. He awaits our return to the city on Aldal's path. Come. Please, man, I need to go. I need to be in Razat Han. I can't with this not Razat Han thing. Please, I'm begging. I'm begging. Game, put me to Razat Han. I say that as I'm entering Razat Han. To reduce the congestion, the area you're about to enter has been divided into multiple identical instances. Select the destination. They've turned the... Hey! I got my eyes back! I got my eyes back! Okay. Enough messing about. The next Reaper weapon we get, I will take it. I need to get this all the way to max. I need to get all of them to max, like, realistically. I only have the Amalja, which can't be bothered, and the Pixies. I only did like one quest for the Amalja, and I'm just like, It's not that I dislike the Amalja or anything like that. It's they give so little in the form of like trust thingy, and I was just like, Also XP. It's good to see you safe. Given the skies, it is all too easy to fear the worst. I'm pleased to report that we succeeded in quelling the threat here in the city. The beasts have all been felled, and the citizens are safe for now. I also heard from the Radiant that an important proclamation will be made in the city square, though they said no more than that. Might you have any idea what this is about? Yes, I do. So Vritra is finally coming out from behind the curtain. I suppose we too should hear what he has to say. To Megaduda then, but before that, it would appear that word of the assembly has not yet reached all of the citizens. If anyone along the way seems unaware, we best enlighten them. No, still have some better. Huron boy. Are they so gone? I've been hiding, and I'm too scared to go out and look. Oh, that's a relief. I thought one of those beasts was going to eat me. I wonder where Varshan is. He's the slowest runner. I hope he got away. He could be the other people from the palace. Maybe I'll see him in the square. Spooked you. Hey, yo, child! I've come to cut you up. Don't actually harm children. Leave me be, please. It's radio. My flesh tastes absolutely terrible. Oh gods, what are you doing? Scaring me like that. If we're not quiet, those beasts will fight us. They're gone. You absolute dumbass. The square, you say? But that's where the satrap was killed. With my very eyes, I saw him crushed in that creature's maw. So many lives lost. Such terrible carnage. Is it someone else who would lead Ratatanen instead? Whoever they are, if they say anything to sully the memory of our beloved satrap, I'll make them regret it. Ayo. Why do people gotta be the big dumb? Oh! Wait at the designated location. Nope. The bazaar. I'm sure there's like a weapon dealer, and Rajan is pretty close to the end, to like the halfway point, that I should be able to get like 84-ish weapon. No. Splendor's vendor. Script exchange. Collectible appraiser. Merchant. They never have anything. My goodness, it's full of crafters. Is there really no shop in here? That's so weird. That's so weird. People of Earth, of Etheris, or Theris, air, yeah, Etheris.
Look! Someone's coming!
People of Razathan, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
Many thanks.
A dragon! Wow!
People of Radzathan, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. 'Tis as the Satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
Yeah, for the last...
Vashan! I mean... Master Vitra... Does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee.
She's like,
Countrymen, calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Favnir, our home. Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant. loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radzat to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial hath she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity hath stolen too much from you already, yet so long as you live, the light of Radzat will never be extinguished. I pray you let me watch over it. Over you. And lend me your strength, that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together, so too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
Yes, please. To be fair, if the world ends, then that means the game is over.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Izael's face.
Indeed.
Such character development in Estinian. I love.
Excuse me, but I must speak with the satrap at once.
Father.
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzat might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
I am satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
Big dragon boy! It's like, just like, he's just like,
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago.
and they kept it to themselves.
Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness. With the coming of the seventh umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag.
But what of the silver moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction. And by our people, I speak not only of Sharlayan. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save. Including you, our dear friends of Radzat Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Yeah, I don't think anyone here is going to believe him.
Long has thy forum been allies to Thavnir. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase. Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palika's stand?
I swear, if something happened, I'm going to be upset. Mainly because I need to pee.
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine. All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do? Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
Yes, yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained. Ah, do you still have that flower? If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place. You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive.
So, Ripper flower?
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
As far as we have come, and after all the horrors we have seen, there's still so much we don't know about the final days. Could it be as Nindana said, the cause is beyond our comprehension, and if so, are we powerless to forestall it? Greetings, honored scions of the 7th Dawn. I have a message from His Excellency the Satrap. Brave scions, you have my gratitude for aiding my people in this most trying of times. Alas, matters here at Megaduta prevent me from meeting you all in person. As a token of mine appreciation, I have arranged for a feast to be held in your honor. May it nourish you in preparation for the trials ahead. Such are the words of Master Vritra. The feast he speaks of awaits you at Merid's Mehane. Pray make your way there whenever your business here is done. We thank you for your kindness. Indeed, I was hoping we might find a place to discuss our next course of action, and that seems an ideal venue. And to you, John Phoenix Soul, there is someone who we had hoped to introduce to you in particular. While not to detain you further, might you spare a moment of your time? Personal invitation. Knowing full well your services are in the highest demand right now, this must be important. Worry not, we'll save some food for you, so take all the time you need. Thank you, friend. And whenever you're ready, please join me in the Etherai Plaza. I shall go on ahead. It's okay, meet us at the Etherai Plaza, where, Hey, oh, can we attune to it yet? Hey! Ah! Anyway. With that, I'm gonna be right back. Hello, chat. I'm back. Okay, that's not comfortable. Access to the Aetheryte, you see, there has been restricted to a select few ever since the tower first appeared. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, but it was deemed too dangerous to permit the free movement of visitors at a time of emergency, a risk we could not take. In light of recent developments, however, the Satrap has decided that such restrictions would only hinder our efforts to combat the final days. As such, I would encourage you to attune with the Aetheryte before proceeding along the corridor. Are you... Man's literally was just like, yeah, just go attune to the Aetheryte. Man, I do top. Hall of the Radiant Host. Let's go. Let's go, chat. You can't respond to me because emote only mode. But if you're watching on YouTube, you can respond. Oh, you could just... No. Really? Anyway, we're not traveling to speak with the Radiant Host again. Okay. Radiant Host person, please stop speaking. You must be wondering what this place is. You stand in the Hall of the Radiant Host, from where our leadership oversees all of the Radzat Han's military operations. Sundrop, our destination, lies just ahead. Doman delegate? Oh. The Royal Quest! Welcome to Sundrop. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to... Oh, so you're the famous John Phoenix Soul, eh? I knew it the moment you stepped through the door. You have the look of one who's walked through hell. Shirabat, please. You are speaking to the Satrap's honored guest and a savior of our people. Can you not show a modicum of respect? What disrespect is there in paying a fellow warrior a compliment? We're all friends here, or will be soon enough. And more formally then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it is a pleasure to have you with us, O great champion of Eorzea, scion of the 7th Dawn, warrior of light, and all-around good egg, I'm sure. She's taking the piss! This talk of X reminds me I'm late for dinner. A man after my own heart, I like that. Hey! No, but seriously, the talk of eggs makes me hungry. Luckily for me, I have some cinnamon cake from Vaughn's. Well, I have half a cinnamon cake from Vaughn's. I was munching on it before stream. Anyway. Don't you worry, I'll keep it short. There's just a thing or two we'd like you to remember. First of all, about the room you're standing in now. Radzat Han welcomes delegates from other lands to oversee trade and diplomatic meetings. Then there are military matters to discuss, which is why all these officers are stationed here in Sundrop. I imagine you're more than familiar with each of the nations they represent, yes? Yeah, I saved them all. We've got representatives from Doma, Ul'dah and Alamigo, Limsa, Bridadio, and last but never let it be said least, Ishgard. They're the eyes, ears, and mouths that bridge the distance between Radzat Han and their respective homelands. We've used this brief respite to share the details of our plight with our overseas counterparts. And when you know it, all of their leaders requested a few words from you specifically. You're a man in high demand, eh? And so, would you mind regaling us with your own account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. Okay. I thank you for the report. The conditions under which men are turned to beasts, the etheric anomalies you have observed, have given us much to consider. It's concerning that the first transformation apparently occurred before the skies turned red, just contrary to what one would expect. Thankfully, the information you conveyed to Lucia upon your return from the moon has already proved invaluable. As soon as the report to the climate here in Thavne reached the Grand Company of Eors in our far eastern allies, our leaders knew at once that the final days were indeed upon us. They began taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon spread. Our agents were able to confirm that for the time being, the skies burn only over the Bounty, including this island and Corvos. No! Not Graha's home! Okay, yeah, he hasn't been there in forever. Alas, that is of little comfort. Aye, all throughout allied lands, there have been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts. For what little we have learned, these incidents are similar in nature to that involving the merchant Kalzal. As was the case here, the victims annoyed the change prior to the heavens being set ablaze. So while the burning skies have yet to manifest beyond the bounty, the transformations do not appear to be subject to any similar restriction. If anyone anywhere overcome by despair can turn, then nowhere is safe. That's about the size of it. Speaking of which, we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Here in Radzat we've taken to calling the first to change, which tend to be the biggest, blasphemies. As fitting a name as any, to ensure clarity in future communications, we shall urge our comrades to adopt this terminology. Our leaders have taken measures to deal with the threat to the best of our abilities. Aye, each nation has assembled their own groups of elite soldiers to put down these so-called blasphemies, and their spawn as and when they appear. At the same time, they are doing all in their power to put people's minds at ease and prevent panic and fear from spreading. That said, brave souls with the strength and fortitude to fell these terrible fiends are not easily found. Just so, and it is for that very reason that we turn to you. Pray, lend us your strength and help us to slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. Now, you don't have to give your reply before dinner. I should also mention that each blasphemy seems to possess wildly different characteristics, but what works well against one may serve you poorly against another. So before you go rushing off to save everyone's day, have a word with the delegates. They'll tell you what to expect. And with that, I do believe our friend has a feast to attend. Spare a thought for us while you're tucking into all that fine cuisine, eh? You've gained access to the role quest for Endwalker, a separate quest line and stories now available for tank, melee DPS, physical range DPS, magical range DPS, and healer roles. They split the two physical DPSs into melee and ranged this time. In Shadowbringers, the one I did for the story as Bard worked with Reaper. During the days, speak with any of the delegates to drop and agree to help defeat the blasphemies that plague their respective homelands. I will be doing that off screen. I'll be doing it off screen and recording it, and I will upload it in full as like a bonus episode. Pray forgive Shira about her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it's simply her nature. What rudeness? Did you just shoot the shit, man? It's just some banter, man. I see no rudeness. I just see some banter. It's all good. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned rest. You will be rejoining your companions, yes. Do you know the way to the Mayhane? I know, that's it. How? Look, the back of my hand. I have a map. Glad to hear you're becoming familiar with our fair city. You'll be pleased to hear that all drinks are on the house, so order whatever suits your fancy. And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all the Radiant hosts, I thank you and your friends once more for lending your strength and courage to Radzat in our time of need. We shall endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor Ahawan's legacy and serve Master Vritra well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. Let's for the stream, we're gonna read the description. The Lewis delegate would entreat you aid in dealing with a grave threat back home. The issue is I need to be level 90 to complete the quest in one shot. We're 4 levels away. Do I have any maiming stuff? Oh, it would be slaying. Necklace. Equip. Equip. Welcome. When the satrap asked us to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. This is a lovely surprise, to say the least. By the way, I heard all about Kalza from your friend Gatia. I understand there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beasts. As the smallest token of our thanks, your food and drink tonight are Meride Street. Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? A glass of your finest local spirits! As you wish, pray join your friends and I'll bring you your drink. Speaking of spirits, I have vodka and is that regular whiskey or Scotch whiskey? Scotch whiskey. I have lots of spirits in my room. For a guy who doesn't drink, I have a lot of alcohol. Hey, oh, you're still up. Want to dance? Probably not. She seems. Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you, pray tell? Etherite is open. Our allies have sent military delegates. That's news to me. Mind sharing the details? Yeah. Hey, yo, who the fuck pinged me now?
So blasphemies now plague all the realm.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
Yeah, I'm gonna need those spirits. Please, please.
Here's your order, friend. may you find comfort in these dark times.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing.
We need to pull Gaia and Irene out of the first. That's what we need to do.
We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control.
We need to pull Gaia and Irene out of the first. The two of them together should, as both the Oracle of Light and the Oracle of Darkness, should be able to help, well, Y'shtola figure out the cause. And, you know, fix it. No. Like, for once, I'm not saying it because they're friends and we need to save the friends and damn the rest of the world. I'm saying it because they're the only ones who can probably help us. Probably.
Is there something? Anything we've overlooked?
I mean, I guess Emmett Cell could probably help us. Ye old Hades, but he dead. Hythlodeus moved on. He's no longer attached to Zodiark, so... We literally only have Gaia. If she remembers everything.
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiark and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more. So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
I mean, Amaranth teams don't know how to explain shit. Like, let's be real, even Hythlodeus didn't explain much.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead.
We're going to Amaranth! Or, I'm going to Amaranth.
Elidibus.
Fuck me.
I sealed him in the white auracite of the Crystal Tower back on the first. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea, naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there. I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can. Thank you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
We have three
If nothing
people to
else,
care over there.
Should we learn the first is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight.
In theory, the first is safe until the entirety of the source is gone. Then all the reflections go with it. In that instant. But...
That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the Ethereal Sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again.
Because it's human nature.
But when they do, remember this.
Although I guess none of them are human. So, what do I know?
Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation. Yes, so much left for you to see. Where beginning ends, and end begins.
That's not ominous at all. Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order? Always. In that case, it's time we attended to our tasks. And when you arrive on the first, give my regards to Serene. Tell her I miss her. A weapon coffer! Let's fucking go! I was just saying I need a new weapon. Take this, John, my spirit vessel. Bruh! Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower systems in the umbilicus. If even the smallest fragment of Elidibus's essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for access to the umbilicus, pray seek out Alina for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Ascensor Gate. Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them I am living my life to the fullest, that I am happy, hardships and all. Well, we are best be on our respective ways. God's willing, we will see each other again ere long. To the source! I mean, the first. We are in the source. Quisterium. Wow, traveling to another dimension is cheaper than traveling to Gane. I hate everything. I sincerely do. You see that? Woo! That was planned. The Exarch Gate. Really? She's gonna freak out. John, you are returned. Have you been well, you and the others? Yeah. Then things are much the same for you as they were here. My lord is doubtless enjoying himself. Yeah. Gra is indeed enjoying himself. He said this to you. These exact words. Oh, to know that he is happy. It fills my heart with joy. Yeah, she's literally like... I said it like last stream or the stream before. She's like his granddaughter figure, so... This statement makes full sense. Thank you, John, for taking care of him. I've done nothing. I've literally just been there. Anyway, when next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself. You know, like a futile request though it is. And tell him that all is well here. The peace you gifted us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this, we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the morrow. I mean, it's nighttime. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most are of a mind that the settlement council should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Thus far, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our lord. No one could. I mean, you could always go the familiar route and you lead it. Unless the man raised anyone else in the Crystarium. Have you observed any unusual phenomena? No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you should ask me this question, though. Some days ago, Reen came and asked the very same. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late. Oh, fuck. She and other Crystarium youths just hosted a festival, you see. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. It proves to Bala that there are already plans for another celebration, one much bigger than the first. Between her preparations for the festival and the restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy and full of life. So when I saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn, especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. Dare say she would be more willing to confide in you. May I ask you to broach the subject with her? Well, they've said the empty, so that means, yeah, Gaia's now canonical. You shall enter the umbilicus. Very well. I shall fetch the key at once, and take the opportunity to find Rain. Please wait for me in the city in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity, shall we say. I will be along as soon as I can. Ayo. What's this I hear about Rain being... Oh, does Gaia ever give us a quest? There's literally no point in not just yeet. 160 gil. Bro, I'm like 2 feet from it. It's just expensive here. Ethernet. cannot be skipped. You must cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Do my old eyes deceive? Is that truly John? Ha! It is! Full glad am I to see you hale and whole, my friend. What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us, and at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we were planning to produce a tome chronicling events from the Flood to the Knight's return. For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's peoples. Historical contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours would be the one to crown them all. I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insights into travel beyond the rift, knowledge that will allow me to test your existence and deeds. There's no end of questions I would ask you, but if you could indulge me just one for now. In your quest to restore the night, you faced many a formidable foe. Among them, who offered you the greatest struggle? Ah yes, Hades, he who sought to resurrect his ancient brethren. He was the final obstacle in your quest to restore the night. Your battle in the depths of the tempest, the stuff of epics. Yet compelling as it is, I worry that mere words wouldn't do justice to that fearful confrontation. Not that we would think to omit it entirely, of course. No, at the very least, we will press upon readers that it was the climax of your hero's journey. I know you'd love to talk his ear off more in. We should be on our way. Those documents from Mulemore won't collect themselves. Of course, of course. And afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in your treatise. Till next time, then, do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend in particular, remind him not to overexert himself again and again till his ears fall off, if that's what it takes for him to take it to heart. Ayo, the shade. I have no idea what just happened. OBS disconnected. I don't know when it disconnected though. Fuck. Okay, so OBS crashed. Damn it. OBS crashed literally just then, right as the audio died. Let's give it a minute. Fuck's sake. You guys are getting this in 2 parts. I don't care. It's him. It's really him. What are you doing here? If you're going to battle, I can give you some medicine. I made it myself. The best not, Riki. You'd only give him a stomachache. We've come to see Moran to get his advice. One of the guard finally agreed to start a fight. And first we need to choose a fighting style. Well, I know that I want to be mage. Arkale isn't sure. Magic is really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe, or the sword, or maybe the bow. They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Morin. He knows about a lot of things. He isn't here. Oh. Ooh, what you have the Warrior of Darkness choose for you? I swear. What do you think suits Arkale best? Axe, sword, or bow? His build says bow. If you took it, you could be just like... Rendere, the Warrior of Light. Hey! They don't curse her name anymore. I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today. It's really popular though. I hope it's still there. Thanks for helping me decide, Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style and maybe try something else later on. And when I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you. I'll be dead. Probably. Also, yo. And it's like, oh, they can't be skipped. Such fun he's been having, basking in the adoration of musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings. But does he spare a thought for me? Of course not. I waited and waited and waited, but he won't so much as acknowledge the presence of his beautiful branch, even though they're right here. Such a heartless thing our sapling is, cold and cruel and heartless. Hey, it's Feul! Oh shit. Feul's upset. Do you have more important things to do, Your Majesty? Yeah, wait, what the fuck? I have no end of important tasks to attend to, but unlike some, I know what my priorities should be. And since when did my sapling become a twisted old tree that said such unkind things? Look, man! I'm sorry. But disappointed as I am, I'll overlook it this once. I know you have a lot on your mind right now. So, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? Yikes. How do I know this? Joined as we are, spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow. Would that I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we Fae folk is bound to that of the star. Whither it goes, so too do we follow. Such is our way. The most I can do for you is spare you the pain by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if escape's not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. Ah, but here are the ones you were waiting for. I wonder what manner of conclusion awaits at Tale's End. Ones? I was waiting for one. Oh, yeah, ones. My apologies for the delay. John, it's so wonderful to see you again. Lena, I hate the fact that you made me wait. I had to deal with way too many people. You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of locking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure. I love the salute. You obviously can't see my other hand because it's... Never again, never again. All the time, actually. I'm relieved to hear that everyone was well. I've had this feeling like a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. Well... Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that... I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Heidelin, never once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me, a connection to something immense. These past few days, though, that connection has wavered, as if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again. And then, the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. Oh, well that's... Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window, and to my horror, the sky was ablaze, like during the star shower. Oh, fuck. But then I blinked and everything was normal. The next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I'd seen. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of a half-remembered dream. No, it was not a figment. John, what are you not telling me? Well, you see, Irene, the world's ending. I have to know, please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is. It was my generation then. The doom of Cinnamorot has come again. I can't believe it. Focus. Like I told you before, all is well here in the first. So don't worry about us, please. Look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured we won't go quietly. No, we'll hold on until you can find a way to save all our world. So long as you continue your fight, so too will we. United in purpose beneath a blazing sky. Anyway, let's open it. We need a weapon. Give me my weapon. Try on. Let's dye it black. That did absolutely nothing. That did absolutely nothing. Like, it actually did absolutely nothing. Anyway. Equip. What? No. What do you mean glamour can't be Oh. Control Shift I. Cast glamour. Death size. Cast. Hope upon a flower. Green wears the look of steely resolve. You're headed to the Umbilicus to consult with Elidibus, right? I'll do some consulting on my own and speak with Lena. Decide how we might best prepare for the final days. So it's farewell for now, but we'll see each other again, I'm certain of it. My chest be the achy, the docile gate. Ugh. Look, chat. I'm addicted to cinnamon. This is a cinnamon cake. It's like a half echo.
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business. Acknowledged. Reinitializing Silkus Tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity.
Elidibus.
Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream. You. Why have you awakened me?
I feel bad.
I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all.
That's actually why I've woken you up.
So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
Yeah, none of them are actually evil. Except maybe La Habrea.
Why apologize for receiving a favor of the defeated? If it sits ill, consider it payment for freeing Lord Zodiac from servitude. Where to begin? The end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own.
Thanks to you, Emmet Selk, Venat, Hythlodeus, and a couple others.
The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him. Long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place. A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world. Many worked there, and before joining the Convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes.
Okay.
That is all I know. The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived. Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis.
As me or as a Zem?
No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility.
Did you see me as me or me as a Zem?
And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
So I have to time travel is what you're saying. I hate my life.
In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower, which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy. As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment.
Wait, we're going into the past? Interesting.
Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you. Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change. For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come.
Oh no.
In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey? Very well. I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act. You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic. The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the ocular. All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence. Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act? Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting in that promised land, beyond memory and dream. Now go, warrior of light. Go and do not look back. Well, Heidelin, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden, and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
I hate this. I didn't like Elidibus all that much, but like, the man's dying a hero's death. I have to give that much to him. Either right, perhaps it solves the tune with it. Despite attempting to channel focus your energies, you failed to tune the device. You can only assume it operates differently. By the Aetherite device, a guide for this facility is in all likelihood. To get the man's attention, but if he sees or hears you, he gives absolutely no indication. As a little sword, it appears your form is intangible. This is the right place, yes. Propyleon? Oh, it's where this facility is called Propyleon. Lieutenant generally proud the one to attract attention, but feel nothing. And it seems neither does she. Hey, yo, we really are a third of their size. What the Alright, wears a black robe and half a mask, much like the phantoms you encountered in Marilla Mentorum and the recreated Amarant. It would seem you have made it to your destination. You just feel like wildly shout all manner of greetings and obscenities, but the man does not so much as glance in your general direction. You suspect the door leads outside, but how to open it? Look through it.
And here we are, Elpis. Well, well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor? Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while. You're welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
Wait! Wait! Those are two familiar voices!
Who you are, perhaps, but I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
Hey, yo, it's Hades! And the guy from before. Whose voice is familiar, apparently.
Satisfied?
I thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business. By the by, you see it too, yes?
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
Ah! Rude.
That's odd. It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's.
Azem. Hey.
Do you suppose he created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
No. Oh, that's gonna be hard to explain. I am as him, but like not. You know, final days and all that.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's his spitting image.
Oh, well, Endwalker just confirms that Azam looks exactly like the Warrior of Light, like your player character, which, damn. Too bad, so sad for a lot of people's headcanons of what he looked like.
So let's leave it be. Come now.
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words. Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Who do you take me for?
Why, a dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded.
Oh, wow, wow. It's just like, oh. Definitely Hades. That's definitely Hades.
I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant.
Ah, that snap! Definitely Hades! We've met the boy! He's back! I'm so happy. If I could cry, I would. Like, I physically cannot cry anymore.
You may open your eyes.
Hey! I'm solid again! And I'm tall.
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
The better to indulge your whim. This way, it will be easier to communicate.
How very thoughtful of you. And may I applaud your artful reinforcement. Without further ado then. Greetings. I am Hythlodaeus, Chief of the Bureau of the Architect.
It's the boy! It's the... Wait! That's Hythlodaeus? Hold the phone! That's our new old friend. Isn't he the dude that was talking after the Zodiac battle? What? I mean, makes sense. Hythlodaeus.
Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emmet Selk of the Convocation of 14.
Called it.
And how might we address you, my new friend? A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words.
Well, apparently the language hasn't changed in 10,000 years. Which,
So, tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here. You do not know? Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here? Well now, the same as us.
well, that's a coincidence.
Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
Let's go with that.
If he truly wished to be here, then he would be.
Isn't Azam literally the adventurer position? Nah, man, he's doing his job. Adventuring. But also probably true.
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend. And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work.
I love this. I love this. Hey, man, I wanted the dude back, and apparently we get him back. Not in the same form.
I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide. And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
We can't even explain who we are, but we're like 9/14 Azam. The final Azam. Which is the current one, apparently.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
Yes.
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree? Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here.
He was just like, yep, that's definitely old Hades.
Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge, Elpis.
Whew. The world unsundered, Elpis. Etheris, Elpis. The world unsundered, it's just Etheris.
This presence.
Hermes! Visitors! We have visitors!
An axolotl?
What secrets are you hiding, I wonder?
You'll learn in 10,000 years. By then you'll have completely forgotten, you know? Hopefully days. It's hardly my first time here, but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. It feels as if you could reach out and touch the heavens. Now then, to begin our guided tour, perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I shall start with the basics. Using concepts to give shape to ether, creation magics allow us to bring forth anything we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concepts, but they must all undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect. As part of that process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to Elpis for in-depth observation and study. A fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you'll enjoy touring it with us. Can I? No. Okay. Sorry, I had to check. Right now that we're a physical being, I had to check. Can I fly here? Really? Really? Even in the unsundered world, I still can't fly. If this is an Asian robe set. If this is an Asian robe set. Now then, our friend Hermes, aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be at the main observation hub, so let us seek him out there first. Tired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Our dear Emmett Selk wishes to keep a low profile for his errand, so... Do you know how to make a robe? The basic concept will do. No, in that case, Emmett Selk. No, you weigh him your responsibility. You're getting not another thimble of ether out of me. The way he scrims sometimes, you'd think he wasn't a nigh bottomless fountain magic. Very well, shall make the robe. And perhaps you can assist. Come listen and search for the requisite material. That man his presence screams modern day Emmett Selk. And I love it. I'm here for it. Because that means that he hasn't really changed all that much since, you know, in the last 10,000 years. I want an Asian robe. But I'll take an Amaratian robe instead. Emmett Selk, please. Please, friend. No, it's no. Just be grateful I'm even willing to wait. Oh. Yes, these creatures should suffice. An etheric rope. Oh, you use it to capture, shall we say, 2 petalodi? There are 3 suits to believe. Any 2 different kinds should serve. Now, I should mention that the strength of the rope is tied, no pun intended, to the strength of its user. As your ether is still thin compared to ours, you'll need to weaken the petalodi first. Good luck. Did this man just call... Ianthine. Wait! Fuck me! I don't know how to do this. I actually just don't know how to do this. Okay, I got a blue one. Can I get a purple one? Holy, I almost fucked that up. It leaves. You caught the Petalodai. Come, let us see. The blue and a purple. Yes, these fine fellows will do nicely. And now, for a spot of reversion. There it is. It's ready. There. Oh, there it's ready. It's nothing fancy, but then we're trying not to stand out. Try it on for size. Oh, it's fine. There's no one around to tell us off. Besides, we can always make more Petalodai. They need only a tiny amount of ether. It may take some effort to get the form and composition right, but anyone familiar with the concept should be able to manage. Well, and good to disguise and educate it, but hopefully anyone who can see worth a damn. Fair point. But at the very least, it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. Em itself speaks true. Even dressed like us, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say that you're a familiar. And the question is whose? Ah, of course, Azim's. If you say you belong to him, people will give you the benefit of the doubt for any and all outlandish behavior. Apparently, I'm just weird. Cool. Exploiting our associate's absence. For lack of his presence, absolutely. Were he here, he'd have been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. He would say, hey, wait a minute, you have my soul's color. Interesting. And then just probably would not give a damn after that, because if Azim's anything like the warrior, like us as a warrior of light, he would not give a damn. This is 100% true. With that, your story is settled. Let us continue with our errand. Hey, we got the robes! Let's go! Finally. I want to try it on. Ayo, look. This would make a really cool glamour. This would actually be really good for like Black Mage. Ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Oh! Ooh, fancy! Or is that the pants? Nope, it's the pants. I thought this part was part of the thing, and I was like, what? There's no way. Nah. Continue on if you are. I'm gonna stick in my clothes. If you're ready, let's continue along the path to Anagnorisis. The place serves as an observation hub and residence both. Someone there should be able to point us in the direction of Hermes. They're actually doing that. They're actually making a search through the unsundered Aetheris for ether currents. How does that make any sense? Like, literally, how does that make any sense? Like, I get it in the sundered world, be like, oh, it's because the world is sundered, so you have to look for it, or something along those lines, right? Dumb excuse, but hey, let's go with it, right? It doesn't change anything. Okay. We're just not getting any new gear. Because this is 86 at 540. Alright, now that I've gotten my disappointment out of the way. You can probably tell on my face what I'm about to say next, what I'm about to say when we finish this quest. But I'll say it anyway. I'm kind of worried OBS is gonna crash again, so as soon as we finish this quest, I'm gonna end the stream. Apologies. It was supposed to be a good long 6+ hours, but anyway, yes, can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him? Well now, by your mask, I assume you are one of the 14. I wasn't aware there was to be a visitation. Between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter would be appreciated. I see. My lips are sealed. The chief should be out conducts our observations as usual. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures. So I expect you'll find him at one of the pools here. The pools, you say. Many thanks, and apologies for disrupting your work. I say, Ithlides, while I've never met Hermes, you know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? Aye, that I could. As you know, Emet-Selk and I can discern the color of souls. By the same token, we can also see ether quite keenly and from great distances. With this scale, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt that it would be a waste of an opportunity. We're here to perform an assessment after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis and the man in charge of it. This is as much for your enjoyment like as not, but point taken. Hey! This is a man after my own heart, doing things for the enjoyment of it. Anyway, 2 o'clock would be 3 hours. Oh, fuck me, I hate my life. No enjoyment like as not, but point taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. So you know, it's because we're in Elpis that we don't have our cowls up. A special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is all common sense. We will not assume you possess any. It's a rare treat indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Come, let's find our man. Oh, my headset needs to recharge too. That's great.
Ah, you are...
Oh. Different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be... Wait. Please. Wait.
Why do I get deja vu from this?
Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me? Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends? May we please be friends?
I hope there's an option for only if you never do that again.
Ah, I see you found him.
Hythlodaeus. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
You are of the convocation.
Emmet Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Look, man, I know I'm handsome as fuck, but please stop looking at me.
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait at the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
An ambystoma is missing.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
You're saying they can climb, with their sorry excuses for limbs?
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish. The ambystomas, too, can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however... Excuse me.
I'll help, too!
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
I think this entire section, the 86 to 87 section, is thing. Anyway. He said it was in a tree, right? Oh, there it is. Meteor, I found the core, creature known in this age as an ambystoma. And though it's been safe extreme from the tree, Hermes appears to have found some quite the predicament. The ambystoma, Hermes saw it high up the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped on him, and he slipped. Everything's under control, I trust. Hold up. That's hilarious. Yes, for sure, there's nothing new to me. I've ended up in far more compromising positions in the course of my work. Now, if you're on safety, please stand back. I wish we could take rapid fire pictures. You can't, by the... Sadly. Ugh. Hermes, are you alright? Quite alright, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Meteon. Both you and her... John Phoenix Soul, you're called. An intriguing name, somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. And I'm losing my voice now. That's great. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no, I forgot all about its fellows. Truly, what a relief. I must thank Amatselk and Hitludeus when I return to them. First, with distractions out of the way. As Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. Bro, I'm not even gonna stay here for that long. Ponder, warrant, cherish, and welcome. We got 16 quests. Apparently. Anyway, as I said, I'm gonna end off here because OBS has already crashed once. I would like for it to not do that this stream. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow as always. I'll see you then. Apologies that this one's been broken up. No, I'll try and stitch it together for YouTube. Bye-bye.